Hello students, today I am going to teach you how to evaluate determinant by using elementary row operations. Whenever we get a determinant to evaluate, so we can easily use a row or column operations to reduce the number of the elements of the determinant of square matrices so that we can easily find out the value of the determinant very easily. So we can use row operations, we can use column operations. So sometimes we can use R1 plus R2, R1 plus R3, we can add any two rows, we can add any two columns. We can multiply any number with any rows or columns, and we can subtract or add from the particular rows or columns. We can add or subtract. We can add C1 plus C2 plus C3, we can add R1 plus R2 plus R3. So we can add or we can subtract according to the demand of the questions or numbers, how to reduce it. But you have to know some properties of determinants also. Now suppose this one, to find out the value of the determinant, 5, 9, 10, 3, 9, 12, 4, 5, 10. We can use R1 minus 1. This is R1, this is R2, this is R3, this is C1, this is C2, this is C3. So we can use row operations so that we can reduce the number, so that we can easily get the value of the determinant. So R1 minus R2, so 5 minus 3, 2, 9 minus 9, 0, 10 minus 12 minus 2. We can use one more operation so that we will get two zeros. If we get two zeros in any rows or columns, the value of the determinant will be evaluated very easily, so that we can easily expand it. So you can use C1 tends to C1 plus C3. 2 minus 2, 0 addition. 3 plus 12, 15. 4 plus 10, 14. And 0, 9, 5. 12, 10. Now, if you subtract it, expanding by R1. So, 0, 0 minus 2 will be there. This will go 5, 15 are 75. Then minus 49 are 126. Now, if you subtract 75 minus 126, so it will be 1, it will be 5 minus 51. So it will be 102 is the answer of this question. Example number 2. If you get this determinant to find out its value, so that one is very big number, so definitely you have to use row operations. So what is the operation? Is 41. You have to multiply a number such that it will be nearest to this column. So we can use C1 tends to C1 minus, multiply this C3 by 8. So what will be this one? 41. 5 8s are 40, so it will be 1. 79, 72, so it will be 7. 29 minus 3 8s are 24, so it will be 5. 1, 7, 5, 5, 9, 3. So what is the value? Now you have to know a very important properties of determinant. If any two rows or columns are identical, same, the value of the determinant 0. That one everybody has to know. So C1 and C2 are identical, same. So we can write value is 0. We can write since C1 and C2 are identical, same. So we have got very easily the value of the determinant, which is 0. Now let us take one more example, number 3, to find out the value of the determinant with the help of row operations very easily. So the numbers are very big numbers, so it will be difficult to find out its value if we expand it directly. So but if you use row operations, elementary row operations, the value will be calculated very easily. So here, this is R1, R2, R3. Just use R2 tends to R2 minus R1. Another operations you can use at a time. R3 tends to R3, R3 minus R1. So what is the number? The R1 will remain unchanged. So 39 minus 67 will be minus 28. 13 minus 19 will be minus 6. 14 minus 20 will be minus 7. And 81 minus 67 will be 14. 24 minus 19 will be 5. And 26 minus 20 will be 5. So use one operation. Somehow the numbers already reduced. So now we are going to reduce again this determinant by using row or Coulomb operation. Now we can use here a Coulomb operation. We can multiply this by 3 and subtract from here. So you can use C1 tends to C1 minus 3 into C3. So what will be here? 67. 21 into 3, 63. So it will be 4 minus 28, 3, 21. So minus 28, 21 will be minus 7. Then 14, it will be minus 15. So it will be minus 1. And we can use at a time this also. We can reduce this number. C2 tends to C2 minus C3. 19 minus 21 minus 2. This will become plus, so 1. This minus, so it will be 0. So it will be again 21 minus 7, 5. Now we can reduce one more Coulomb so that you will get 0. 5 is there. C3 tends to C3 plus. The already minus is there. 5 into C1. So it will be 4 minus 7 minus 1. So if you use these operations, we will get the value here. What will be here? 4 minus 7 minus 1, and then it will remain same, only C3 will change. Minus 2, 1, 0. So 21, and we are adding plus 20, so it will be what? 41. And minus 7 minus, it will be adding, so 35, so minus 42. Then 5, it will be multiplied by 5, it will be 0. Now you can easily expand by easily C3. So what will be minus 1? This will go, 42 to 84 minus 41. So it will be minus 1, 43. The answer is minus 43. So with the help of row operations, we can easily find out the value of the determinant, and we can get the very simple answer. So by using row operations, we can easily find out the value of the determinant very easily. Thank you.